Good morning. Y'all up? This is Nyota, your adaptability and leadership strategist, giving you tips and tricks on being more adaptive in your homes, in your careers, in your own businesses. Today's lesson in adaptability is brought to you by my Under Armour walking app. I miss my sleep number bed. And how's your quality of life? As always, or today, I'm going to ask you to join our mailing list, get on our newsletter, find out tips and tricks on how to be more adaptable. I won't be before you long again, but I am going to start a new series about your quality of life. Quality of life is one of the pillars of my adaptability framework. And this quality of life is super important. It's super important. Now, when I think about quality of life, it's pretty fluid about what quality of life is for you, but it actually, what feeds into it is your health. So for us, that'll be using that pillar of, or are you willing to transform, and knowing that transformation leads into your quality of life. So are you willing to transform in your physical health, right? In your, looking at, we'll just even extend out that pillar even further, your financial health, your mental health, your financial health, right? But also adding in, your education. What are you learning? And not just what are you learning, but what are you applying from what you have learned, right? Actually using the knowledge to change your life and add to your quality of life. And I also look at quality of life. So those are the funnels that feed into your quality of life, but your actual quality of life is all dependent on you, right? It's for me, and you can take some time to decide on this, but it's where you live, right? It's how you show up. It's your friends that you have. It's being able to have routines in your day. It's being able to have quality time with your friends and family. It's being able to have times of silence. It's times where you can actually, for me, it's being able to turn your phone off, turn off your phone and, turn off your messenger and not being on high alert all the time. Like for me, being able to have that downtime, the time where I'm actually quiet, where I get to meditate, or where I get to do nothing. The time where you get to be in your car and not have the music on, or the time where you're actually able to read books. Part of that stuff is your quality of life. Being able to, buy what you actually need and buy what you want. All of that stuff is quality of life, and that pillar of transformation, of are you willing to transform, leads into that quality of life. So we'll be talking about that in the upcoming days of, how is your quality of life? What is that for you? How do you define quality of life? Because it's not just your health or your health concerns. It's how you engage the world. It's the filter of what good looks like for you and your family and your friends. So we'll go into this series, this walking series this week of of your quality of life, and what does that mean for you? And if it's not, if you have a vision of what your quality of life is and you're not there, what are you willing to do to upgrade your quality of life? And if you need help with that, if you need coaching around that, if you need some strategies around that, you can get on my calendar. We could talk about it and see if I'm a good fit to help you decide, what your quality of life is and how to get there. What's the blueprint of how to get there. All right. This has been Nyota, your adaptability and leadership strategist, giving you tips and tricks on being more adaptable in your everyday lives, in your businesses, in your careers, and your homes. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Have a great day. Thank you for listening and walking. And